Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Ritnika and this is Pick a Deck for what to expect in the month of November in your love life. This could also be general depending on what comes up, but I always tend to favor the love life. I know it's pretty sad. So we've got deck number 1 and deck number 2. So take a minute and center yourself, take a deep breath in and ask yourself which deck works for you. Please note these are general readings and may not, obviously work for everyone. If you wish to book a private reading, you can log on to my website, naturalvibration.in. You can book a healing session with me. I do Reiki, Shamanic Healing, NLP, EFT sessions. Most of it can be done on Skype. So do look into that. All details on the description box below. All right. 1, 2. We're going to start with deck number 1. Dear universe, dear gods and goddesses, what is the overall energy for the month of October for my viewer in regards to love, life, career, whatever it is, but more focus on love because that's what we like to do. So this is more love focused, of course, but if other messages come up, I will let you know. All right, what can we expect for the month of November for this person, for this set of people? Sorry. Here and now. Here and now is telling me it's all about being focused in the present and not being so caught up in the past, or not being too worried about the future. No place like home. Because it was sort of reversed, it could mean that you're not feeling like you fit in. Like this is not. I'm sorry, the table is shaking. Whoop. Bah. You may be feeling like you don't fit in. Right, what other advice can you give regarding love? Time to go. Observer. Interesting. Right. The universe, the gods and goddesses, please welcome me and give me some advice regarding the viewers' love energy for the month of November. Love energy for the month of November. Love energy for the month of November. Hoppa. Leadership. Spirituality. Interesting. And what about career? Anything to do with career that you would like to tell us? Health. Interesting. Your health might be coming up with regards to your work life. Dear universe, can you give me some advice regarding pile number, viewer number, viewers of group number 1 for the month of November? What can they expect for their love life in the month of November? Very soon. What is going to happen very soon, universe? Can you tell us? Codependency. Okay, but can you tell us what's going to happen very soon? Children. Ooh. Are you guys interested in having kids? That could be coming up. Playfulness. All right. All right, so let's just jump right in. We've got here and now. No place like home. Time to go. And observer. Now, what this is telling me, first of all, is that anybody who chose group number 1, you guys might be feeling like you don't fit in. I feel like there's a lot of stuff coming up in the month of November where you feel like you don't fit in, like you don't really have a place like home. Because I'm saying that because this card was reversed when it fell out. You don't feel like you have that safe space. You sort of feel unsafe. And the reason that's happening is because you've been sort of stuck in a lot of issues that have been going on in the past. Stuff that has happened in the past have been sort of coming up and playing on your mind. But at the same time, we've got stuff that you're worried about the future. Because things have not worked out in the past, you're now worried about the future. And that is sort of making you feel like you don't belong. Like you don't feel safe. Home is a place where you feel safe, and because you're so stuck in the past and you're not living in the present and you're worried about the future, you're not really feeling like you are safe, like you belong. What the universe is telling you is that right now is a time for you to go towards what you want and leave things that don't serve you behind. Because you've got the observer card, this is telling me that you need to watch and see how things unfold. Stop jumping the gun and deciding, okay, this is not going to work out. If this is not going to work out, I'm going to do this. I know it's not going to work out. It didn't work out in the past. I know they don't feel this about me. I know this is not going to work itself out. And that's what's being repeated because you're thinking about it. And the universe is saying that now is a time for you to walk away from things that are not serving you and focus on what you want. If you see there's a little door in that distance which is barely seen, but she knows where she wants to go. She knows what her end goal is, and that's where she's headed. And this is how you need to be. Be focused on your goal, even if it seems so far and you can't see the path to get there. It's all cloudy and you can't see it. Just be focused on the goal. Forget about how to get there, okay? And just watch and see. Things are going to work itself out if you allow the universe to do the job. So if you have been feeling or will feel in the month of November, regards to any aspect of your life, love, life, whatever, it's because of the stuff that's gone on in the past and you're so worried about it that you're feeling unsafe and not feeling grounded and connected. So it's time for you to walk away from things like that and just focus on your goal and watch and see. If it works out, great. It doesn't, great. But if you're already decided it's not going to work out, then that's what's going to happen. It's a self-fulfilled prophecy, all right? When it comes to your love life in general, we've got spirituality and leadership. Now, what leadership is telling me that you might be taking a leadership role in trying to make certain things happen in your life, Spirituality is talking to me about how it is very important for you to realize that you're not alone in this journey. There is a greater aspect, a bigger, there is the universe, God, whatever it is you believe in, involved in this journey, and they're always protecting you and supporting you. So you're never alone. All right? This is not the time for you to feel like you're alone. If you're feeling like you don't know where things are going, you need to sort of connect with whatever it is you believe in. Connect with your higher self and be the leader. Take steps that will help you. Now, we've also got very soon codependency, children, and playfulness in your love life. Now, what this is telling me is that you want certain things to happen. Now, this could be you want children. You might be wanting children in your life. And that can happen very soon. The other aspect is that there is something from your childhood, some issues that are causing you to feel unsafe, that are coming up again because you're thinking about them, and that is causing you to feel unloved, not grounded, feeling very, exposed and vulnerable. The universe is saying, and that might end up making you codependent. Now, codependency can obviously be alcohol, drugs, eating, whatever, but it can also mean overthinking because you're so focused on the past and so focused on the future in a negative way. You're not allowing things to unfold. Just know what your goal is and let go. So the universe is saying now is the time for you to be a leader because you need to take the steps needed to be more lighthearted. Playfulness is there. You cannot be so heavy in your heart. And if you are a twin flame, do check out the November twin flame reading. If you are a divine feminine, that will definitely resonate with this. There's a lot of heavy energy for the divine feminine. And the universe is saying this, it's up to you to take the leadership role, to connect with the divine and be more lighthearted. Release that negative energy, that heavy energy. Because when you are more lighthearted, things will work itself out. This is telling you whatever you want is coming to you very soon. But you can't see it because you're in the negative codependency thing. You're forgetting to be this leader who can rely on the universe. Excuse me. You've got to be lighthearted. You've got to be playful. And when you are, things will work itself out. With your work life, if there's something you want to manifest in your work life, all of this applies, but it's also telling you that there are some health issues. Now, if you're worried about your work, if you're worried about money or your success, Health can also mean mental energy and mental health. If you're too bogged down and worried about shit that's gone wrong in the future, how are you going to manifest what you want right now? You can only do that by clearing the negativity and taking care of your mental and emotional health. This is affecting everything. These are general cards and they're affecting both aspects. So if you're looking at this reading for your love life or you're looking at this reading for your work, career, finance life, it's being affected. Your negative thinking of the past and how things have not gone wrong, have not worked out, they're all being affected. And the answer to everything is be focused on what you want, but not so attached to it that you need to know how, when, why, what. Watch and see what happens and just work on connecting to whatever it is that works for you. The universe, divine, God, meditation, therapy, whatever works for you. You need to take care of your mental health. You need to take care of your negativity, and you need to know that there is something bigger going on. That everything can work itself out, and everything will work itself out very soon. But you've got to focus on your connection to the divine. All right, guys, this was pile number 1. I hope this was helpful. There is something coming up for you, but you need to stop being so stuck in the past. I know you feel a bit unsafe, and I can completely relate to that, but you need to work on releasing that feeling. Otherwise, it's just not going to be fun. All right, so we're going to start with deck number 2. For those of you who've just skipped ahead and come here. Deck number 2, this reading is for love and life, career. More focus on love, but if anything else comes up, I will read that as well. This is for the month of November. Dear universe, what advice, what guidance can you give pile number 2 people regarding their love, career, and general life for the month of November? We've got the novice, innocence, beginning, unstable curiosity. What else? Death, relax. That means change, transformation. That's all it means. What else? Risk. You guys are going to be going through some stuff. That seems to be the overall. I think November is a big transformation month. If you are a twin flame, do check out the twin flame reading. Forgiveness. Because, the first set also, there was some heavy energy. There does seem to be a lot going on. So, let's see. Pile number 2 for their love life. What can they expect for their love life in the month of November? Pile number 2. Thank you. Relationship change and leadership. It's so funny. The pile number 1 also got leadership. So leadership is a big theme for the month of November. In fact, the twin flame divine feminine got the leadership / pride card. So if you want to take it as a leadership meaning, you can as well. All right. And what about their work? Okay, there you go. Parenting. Interesting. Something to do with your parents, something to do with your role as a parent, something to do with you as a child. It's all coming up. Yeah, I feel there's some stuff going on. There's some changes happening for people. The November seems to be a big month, and in a good way. I feel like we're going to clear a lot of shit from the past and make some massive transformations. So that's a really good thing. To universe, can you give us more advice regarding love for pile number 2? What's going to happen in the month of November? Retreat, taking a step back, which is great because you're going through a transformation. That's okay. Unrequited love. You deserve love and true love. Come on. All right. You see how funny you got unrequited love and true love in the same line? Okay, so let's start. We've got the novice. We've got death. We've got risk. And we've got forgiveness. All right, so you guys are, let's start with the death card. You guys are going to be going through some transformation. All right, you might have ended something, as one cycle of your life has ended. We've been talking about this for a while, but I feel like a lot of changes might be happening. you have gone through a transformation. And I feel like you've gone through this. And, of course, everybody's at different stages of their life, but you've gone through a transformation. And now there is a new beginning coming. You're like this novice. You don't know what is the right way. You are a bit afraid on which way to go, because in front of you, you have multiple, directions that you could take. There is a level of risk involved in any of them. All right. But what the universe is saying is that not taking a step forward is the biggest risk you can take, because we don't know where these paths lead to. But what we do know is standing still will get us nowhere. So I know you've gone through massive changes, and I know you've gone through a lot of difficulty in the past, but now you're ready to start afresh. And I know you feel like maybe you're not ready. You might feel like, I don't know if I have all the answers. I don't know if this is the right way. I don't know what I'm doing is the right thing. But the universe is saying is that there is no right or wrong. Whatever you feel deep within, that is the right thing to do. And the worst thing you can do is not take a step forward. And I feel, because we've got the forgiveness card, there are a couple of meanings to this. You might have to forgive somebody, which is because we've got the relationship change here. This might be that you might have to forgive somebody. There could be forgiveness if you are trying, want to be with somebody and you've had a fight or you've broken up or whatever. There could be forgiveness coming. This could be somebody returning from the past because, change has happened and now they're starting afresh and they don't know if it's the right thing, but it can work itself out if they do forgive the person for the past mistakes or past hurts. We've also got the parenting card, which is telling me that this might be a good time for you to forgive your parents, or even forgive yourself for how you behave with your parents or with your relationships. Because, there's always two levels to forgiveness. There is forgiving others, and then there's forgiving ourselves. So it might be a good time for you to forgive. All right, forgive others for what they cannot give you, and forgive yourself for expecting it, for feeling like you deserve it, and for letting yourself down. Because you know what? We can only do the best we can, and it's not your fault. And even if it is, you made a mistake, and now you're willing to grow from it. So that is the first step of the reading. Since we've got leadership and relationship change, for those of you, there might be a relationship coming your way. Like I said, this could be something new starting, and you may be a bit unsure on how to take this forward. But the universe is saying is that you got to be a leader right now. All right. The worst is not taking a risk. The worst is not taking a leap of faith and actually going for it and not forgiving this person. I know you don't know if you have all the tools right now, but you will learn them along the way. You've gone through a massive transformation, and now it's time to forgive and take a leadership role. All right, start moving forward. Move forward to do what it is that you want. Take the step forward and do what you feel is necessary, and that could be from yourself. Be the leader. Don't be afraid anymore. With regards to love, we've also got retreat, unrequited love, you deserve love, and true love. What this is telling me is that you have been not being, because you've got the leadership card here, I feel like because of this transformation, I feel like this could be for a lot of divine masculines as well, this reading. It's very interesting. You might be retreating. You might have been retreating up till now from taking the leadership role, from making this transformation, from taking a step forward, from forgiving, from changing a relationship status or whatever it is, because you feel that there isn't enough love here. And not because they don't feel like that you don't feel like you don't love this person or this person enough, but it's because you've got you deserve love. And this is coming from you are retreating back because you feel like you are not worthy of this love. You feel like you're not good enough, that this will not work itself out because you are feeling not lovable. And the universe is telling you, you are lovable. You deserve this love. Now is not the time for you to retreat. Now is not the time for you to think that there is not enough love, because guess what? There is a relationship change coming your way. All right? Transformation is happening. Forgiveness is happening. But you've got to be a leader and not let the negative stuff hold you back, not retreat, not hold yourself back. Because, excuse me, you deserve love. You deserve love no matter what. And because whoever you're thinking about is your true love. So at the end of the day, if you're thinking about a particular person because you want something to change in that relationship dynamic, it is very much possible because this person is your true love. But the worst thing you can do right now is not take a step forward and be afraid and retreat back into your shell, because that is not the case. The person does love you. The only thing you're afraid of is that you're not good enough. And that comes with you taking the lead and squashing those self-doubt and self-worthy issues. When it comes to your work life, you've got parenting, which is very interesting. I feel like maybe your work life is being affected by your parents. Maybe you feel like as a parent, maybe you're a parent, and I want to pull another additional card for this work life situation. Okay, too many cards. Universe, can you give me one card for work life? November for these people. Okay. Perseverance and spiritual partnership. And now we've got parenting. Okay. So either there are a couple of things. First of all, you might be a parent yourself, and your job as a parent is sort of coming in the way of you trying to pursue your business because of just generally being overworked, having issues with your kids, all of that. It could be as a person you're having issues with your parents, or your job may be related to or linked to your parents, which might be causing you some grief. The universe is saying, of course, this is for a few people. The universe is saying is, now is the time for you to persevere. I know things have not been easy, but guess what? Everything and every person you meet in your life is spiritually guided to come to you. This means that there are issues that you've been facing in your work life, and this doesn't have to be just with parents, but if you're facing any issues with some people who are popping up and situations that are popping up, it is all meant to happen by the universe because it's teaching you certain lessons and it's teaching you to persevere. Right now is not the time for you to give up. If your work life is a bit tough, just know that a spiritual partnership can come into place, and spiritual partnership could also be a new job opportunity or a new project or a new person in your life that will make you feel like you guys were meant to work together. Either which way, if you are having issues with your parents or as a parent and your child is triggering you, what this is telling me is that this is a spiritual partnership you have with this person. You're meant to be triggered, and all of this is meant to happen because it's divinely orchestrated. What you can do at this moment is forgive, if that is something you need to do, and persevere through this. I know things are tough, but you will make it because at the end of the day, you have gone through a transformation and now you're starting. But you can make this better by taking the leadership role, forgiving who you need to forgive, and persevering. All right, guys, this was your November overview. I wish you all the best for November. Take care. Bye.